are. So the next turn you're going to make is your base. So you would say North Las Vegas traffic, November 512 Alpha Kilo, entering a left base for runway 36. So that'd be your radio communication for that base turn. And then as you make your final, you would also go ahead and call that in. So it would be November 512 Alpha Kilo, North Las Vegas traffic, turning final for runway 36. Then you go ahead and touch down. Now it's important to let people know when you're clear of the runway, so that they know that you're a non-factor. So the last call you would make would be North Las Vegas traffic, November 512 Alpha Kilo is clear of 36, taxiing to ramp. So then you'd probably call the Unicom and let them know. Usually ground is on a different Unicom frequency, like 122.9 or 5, or they may use the regular frequency. That way you can get, usually they'll pull up with the follow me truck or something, so they'll show you where to park. So that's basic radio communication as you're coming in. As you're departing, of course, you're going to go ahead and get your aircraft down to the end of the runway, usually in the run-up area, and then you'll taxi to the hold short line, and radio communication would be North Las Vegas traffic, November 512 Alpha Kilo, departing runway 36 southbound, and you go ahead and take off and head out, and they already know which way you're departing, so you've given them who you are, where you are, what you're doing, what your intentions are. So all of that's basic radio communication for non-controlled fields. Okay, let's say we're taking off from North Las Vegas, which is a Class D airspace, so it does require you to have a VHF radio communication and a transponder with altitude reporting. Transponders are used a lot, particularly in Class A, B, C, D airspace, and you just can't really manage without them, because it lets everybody know where you are. Normal VFR code that you would enter into a transponder is 1200. The other one I'm going to give you, and I'll make a note card up on this next time, is the emergency code, which is 7700. That lets everybody know that you got an emergency. Let's see what we got here. I don't want to go through all these, so let's go back the other way. We did that one. Okay. Let's say for some reason that you needed to land at the airport, but you can't transmit because your radio is broke. Well, what are you going to do then? Then you're going to get light signals. And I've given you this note on those light signals. And that's very important for you to know, because you know, if you want to land, the only way you're going to be able to do it is to have them use the lights on you, and they'll stand in the tower and point their light at you, and they'll give you some kind of indication. And the way, if it's during the day, then you're going to wag your wings back and forth to let them know that you understand. If they're doing it at night and you're attempting a night landing without radio communication, then you're going to turn your, flash your landing lights at them. So steady green if you're on the ground is cleared for takeoff. If you're in the air, it's cleared to land. Flashing green, cleared to taxi. On the ground in flight, you can return for landing, start descent in a pattern, and look for a steady green, which means you're cleared to land. Steady red is stop on the ground, and in flight is give way to other aircraft and continuous circling, but do not descend. So you would stay at pattern altitude, continue to circle the airport until you get further instructions. Flashing red is taxi clear of runway in use, and in flight the airport's unsafe, do not land. You can stay in the pattern and look for additional signals. Flashing white, return to starting point at the airport or return to the FBO. It's non-applicable if you're in flight. Alternating red and green is extreme caution in either case, whether you're on the ground or whether you're in flight. And I want to give you a little disclaimer, because I am not a certified flight instructor. The information I'm giving you is for air traffic control within the continental United States, although you'll find that this is good information no matter where you go. And also I'm giving you this with 40 years of flight experience. So I'm not a certified flight instructor. So it's information for fun only.